What's up, everybody? This is Kieran and Marie, so as known as the Obsessed Compulsive Gamer and my cat Echo, and hopefully I am live with Wuchang and Fallen Feathers, which I'm starting over again for the last time to make my ultimate build. Make sure I'm live. Again, then.
Say so.
Okay, you getting down? Alright, I love you. Sorry, I'm just, congested.
You're not from... But now... I don't... If you've... Tell her.
You're awake. The old tablet, you're the feather with your scales.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your Shenyang. Some of the work I am Oh, but don't want this plate. I can some thieves from and you can find once you've retrieved the painting.
Oh, hey, Eagle. Yeah. It's good to see you. Oh, ah! Okay. I understand that completely. Life can be crazy. Oh, hey, Rhea, it's good to see you.
Well, look who's back. Feeling lost, are we? Now, don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few.
No, I understand. I mean, obviously, it's always good to have you here. Yeah. I understand. Obviously, I like having you here, but, if you're not, I'm not gonna make you feel bad about it. You don't have to apologize.
Do you think our baby brother will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
Yeah, this is one of those battles you're technically supposed to lose, but you can theoretically win. I get closer each time to getting this fucker. Okay. And yeah, Moon Scars is great. I really like Moon Scars. I need to finish that and get the platinum for that one of these days. And yeah, Echo, you can hear Echo purring a lot when she's happy. She's purring right now, but I don't know if you can hear her. Oh, you getting down? Alright. See you in a bit. But I decided to restart this game because I actually found a build that I missed. And that's what I do for these games. I'll restart them a lot. It can be annoying. But I restart it until I get it just right, and then I blitz it. And I found a really awesome weapon that I hadn't found before. That I could have been using this whole time. Like, I really like the axes in this game. And I've been using this fucking default axe, and there's like a much, much better axe that I could have already gotten. Like, well, shit.
Wuchang, over here. You're on. It's me. How are you? Oh, you're on. They say. I scouted the chutes. See the lights out. You will need to find if you encounter. Oh, and this the Firefly. I've tested it since we got to the refugee. I will track. I'll leave marks.
And then I'm waiting for Sammy to be unbusy so she can come back and watch me play some of the new games I got. That I played, the last game I played was Echoes of the End. And you weren't there for it, but I actually think it's really good. And I'm excited to get further into that with her. It's like kind of like a really cool like fantasy RPG. Of this chick trying to protect her brother. And it's kind of like based in like an Icelandic world. And she can use magic to manipulate the environment and physics and shit. And it's got great combat. Like, it's actually really cool. There's a good deal of platforming. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Oh yeah, it looks like Bandai Namco accidentally leaked that the next Tales of Remaster is going to be Tales of Xillia. They posted a short showing an anime skit on their YouTube and then had to quickly take it down. So, that's cool. I love Tales of Xillia. Although I keep hoping, I mean, they did a really good job with Tales of Grace's remaster. Like, they did like a really great job. So you know, surprised me actually because it wasn't just like a simple port. They made a lot of improvements and adjustments and cool shit with it. And if they do that for Xillia, I'll be really happy, especially because like Xillia has been stuck on PS3 this whole time, so. Although my genuine hope is that they get around to bringing the Tales of games that never came to the West. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, okay. I am also kind of disappointed to see we're actually thinking the same thing. There's a lot of Tales games that never came to the West. And I wanted those, but I kind of understand why they're doing it. Because, with Tales of Graces and Tales of Xillia, they already have ready-made versions, like English versions. With all the ones that never came to America, there's not a translation. And I mean, yeah, fans have done translations for like Tales of Destiny, but Tales of Eternia, Tales of Rebirth, but they can't use fan translations. You know what I mean? And they can probably do a much better job anyway. And then they've been trying to fix problems and modernize the games. Like with Tales of Graces, they added a lot of stuff. So there's a lot more of that needs to be done for those games. You know? So it's like, with Tales of Graces and Xillia, they just have to add some quality of life tweaks and some adjustments. With all those other games, they have to redo the entire translation, which is quite a lot. for those games. So I kind of understand why they're doing Xillia and Graces first, you know what I mean? Even if, yeah, I wish for those games, like, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. That's also fair. You know, and... yeah. Yeah, probably. You know, they don't have the same enthusiasm because they're not as well known, you know what I mean? Many American Tales of fans don't even know about Tales of Eternia. They don't know about anything before fucking Symphonia. But, and, even though it technically has an English version, I would still really, really love it if they could bring Tales of Abyss to modern hardware. Because Tales of Abyss is fucking amazing, and there's no way to play it on modern hardware, and there's so many great, like, tweaks they can make, like, the original version had very awful load times, they could fix that. The original version had awful, like, world map frame rate. And the battles were locked at 30. And, you know, because the fucking, PS2, they had to make compromise with PS2 so they could make it 60. Like, I would fucking go apeshit. And, like, yeah, they brought Tales of the Abyss to 3DS, but that wasn't like that was a port. That wasn't even like a remaster. You know what I mean? Like, that was literally just the exact same version. Like, it was good for what it was, but it was a port, not even like a remaster. And that was like, what, like 2011? So like 15 years ago? 18 years ago? Like, a long time. Yeah. Fuck, dude, it breaks my heart, man, that the only fucking, the only English version, official English version of Tales of Fantasia is the fucking awful, yeah, the fucking awful, Game Boy port of Tales of Fantasia. And believe it or not, that's actually how I got into Tales of. I was like 10 years old, and my parents got me Tales of Fantasia for Game Boy, for my 10th birthday. And I loved it at the time. I played the shit out of that on Game Boy. Man, I wish I had held on to that, because now that's worth a lot. But I played the shit out of it, but I didn't know, like, it actually is a pretty bad port. The translation was, like, really fucked up. It had a lot of issues that weren't in the original game. Like, it's widely considered to be a really, like, a sub-quality port. And of course I didn't know that at the time, you know, because it was my first introduction. I was a kid. I mean, it's still playable. It's just, like, the worst version. And it really pissed off people because they had been asking for them to bring it officially to English for ages, and they gave us that. You know what I mean? Where, like, literally every other version is better. So, you know, like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they actually had an issue in the translation where they called, Ragnarok Kangaroo. Like, I shit you not, like, Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you told me about Baroque. But, yeah, they did an awful job. So, you know, but thankfully I found relatively early on that fans have already completely translated the PS1 version of Tales of Fantasia. That's much better anyway. PS1 version is basically a remake. Like, they did Tales of Destiny, and then they went back with that engine and remade it. And, you know, so, like, and call it a port is not even like that. So, they have that version that's much better, and then the fucking English translation, I have that on my PC, my laptop. And Tales of Destiny, and Tales of Eternia. And I need to devote the time to play them, because I really do love them. I love Tales of Fantasia. I never got to play Tales of Destiny, Tales of Eternia, because they weren't available, you know, on consoles in English. But I want to play them. It's just, they're just very big time commitments, you know what I mean? I mean, even by JRPG standards, those games are fucking long. I mean, that's good, but it's like, you know, you need to clear out time. And, well, I'm still getting the fucking laptop to work. So, I will get to it, though. Those were, like, the first games that I downloaded for PS1. And then there's like other ones I need to catch up on, like so many PS1 RPGs, man. I never played a lot of Xenogears. I owned it on PS3 and PSP, but I didn't, I never got to play the full game of Xenogears. That's a whole fucking time and a half, you know, Legend of Legaia. I never got to play Legend of Legaia. Because it was never on the PlayStation Store, and you know it was a bit past my time. But I've heard a lot of good stuff about those two games. Yeah, it is. I already know a great deal about it because I'm a fan of Xenoblade, and I did my research. But yeah, I haven't fully played the game, and I want to. Yeah, that's also on the list once I can emulate PS2. That's a bit out of my pay grade at the moment. But Xenogears is no problem. I played Breath of Fire 4 the first few hours and I really liked it, and then I never got back to it, so I need to do Breath of Fire 4 because I actually really liked it. Kadalka. I played the shit out of all the Shadow Hearts games, but I never got to play Kadalka as well. I didn't have a PC. It was never officially re-released. And it's insanely fucking rare. It's like one of the more rare PS1 games, so I have all 4 discs downloaded on my laptop, and it's one of the first games I'm going to get to. It's already on my list. Because I love Shadow Hearts so much. Ah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Covenant! Covenant is the best from a gameplay perspective. The gameplay, like, is leaps and bounds better. But I think in terms of, like, sheer atmosphere, I still think that the first Shadow Hearts is the best. It is super fucking scary and eerie. Like, there are actually parts in Shadow Hearts that actually scared me and fucking creeped me out. While there's a lot of cool stuff in Shadow Hearts Covenant, and I think overall Shadow Hearts Covenant is probably a better game, it lost a lot of the scariness in the transition. Yeah. So, yeah. Motherfucker. Oh, well, I literally just, you got a checkpoint. I don't give a fuck. I'm like 5 feet away. And I even like Shadow Hearts Dawn from the New World. I know, like, a lot of people don't like it, but I think for what it was, as meant to be like a new start, I think it's actually really good. And I love the setting. The, you know, America, South America, fucking Prohibition was super clever. It's good to see you, ED3. So I like the whole series. And then I was really excited when they did the Penny Blood. When they did the Penny Blood announcement, like the Kickstarter for like a Modern Savage successor, but now it seems like they're having legal difficulties, and that might not ever happen. Like the publisher fucked them out of a lot of the Kickstarter fees and stuff, and that breaks my heart because I was really looking forward to that. But they haven't said it's not being made yet, so maybe it will. Yeah. Like, they had an issue with the publisher. They were supposed to, like, kickstart to a certain degree, and then the publisher would fund the rest. You know, because it was more than they could kickstart. But it's like, okay, you do this to gouge interest. And they've done that with a lot of Kickstarters. They will use the Kickstarter to show a big company, hey, people are interested in this. And, you know, it's not a problem because they disclose it up front, what they're trying to do. And same with Pay Blood. They said, we're getting this money from you to show the publisher this is worth our time, so they'll fund the rest. So nobody cared because they were honest about it. You know, they weren't, like, trying to manipulate anybody. And then that publisher didn't give them any of the Kickstarter, and then didn't give them the rest of the money, and now, like, they're in legal disputes. And it's just, yeah. And it's heartbreaking because I was really looking forward to it. I love fucking Shadow Hearts, and I wanted a modern successor. But they didn't say it's canceled, so who knows. Hopefully they'll win the lawsuit. And, you know, make it happen. And I can say in this instance, yeah, I can say in this instance, it's not the developer's fault, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of shitty Kickstarters that tried to run off the money, yada, yada, yada. That's not their fault. Like, they were fucked over by their publisher. They weren't trying to bamboozle people. So I can't really be mad at them. Eating Chronicles actually did that. They got, I think, like, $5 million, and that was, like, at the time record-breaking, but they were trying to do a really ambitious game, so they used that to show people they had enough, and Eating Chronicles came out, and it was fucking great. It came out, didn't miss any dates, was a big success. That sucks. Well, see, that's kind of different, because that's... but with Eating Chronicles, that was a complete success. And now they're already working on Eating Chronicles 2. So, like, it's full speed ahead. It's already full production. They fully intend for it to be a series. And I'm really excited for that because Eating Chronicles, I love that game so fucking much. Over 111 hours I put into that game. Like, I was fucking flabbergasted by how much I love that game. And that game fucking rules. And, like, I had high hopes for it. But, man, it exceeded my wildest expectations. That game has, like, one of the best representations of base building in an RPG I've ever fucking seen. I got addicted just to getting every corner and growing your army. Like, it is so much fun. The voice acting was great. The combat was great. The world was interesting and unique. It ran well. Like, that game fucking ruled. I got it on sale for like $30, the deluxe version, and I had heard about it, but I wasn't like, like, I was interested in it, but I was like, oh, and then I played it, and I was fucking blown away. And I've almost done everything there is to do in that game. I need to go back and get the platinum, because there's just like a couple of treasure chests that I missed, and that was a bitch, because they don't tell you where you're missing the treasure chests. So it's like, oh, great, and I've got to comb all these areas. And then there was like some breeding and stuff, but like 99% of that game I fucking did. Every character recruited, castle maxed out, like, I did a lot. I'm just trying to grind a little bit to get to 9K. And yeah, we've had a lot of Kickstarter scams. That's what I mean. That's why I had to clarify that, Wall Arms is fucking great. I agree. Echo? Oh, God, give me 1 second. My cat's trying to get into some plastic. Cat? Do not make me hurt you. Okay, because if you get into some shit you're not, and you fucking swallow it, and then you get sick, I'll beat your ass. I have plastic straws that I used to drink shit, and, like, once I get rid of them, I throw them away, but she'll try to, like, get them while they're still in the wrapper and fucking chew on them, and if I'm not careful, she'll choke on them. I heard her fucking with them, and I had to stop her. Because I don't want her to... She'll swallow the whole thing and get sick. So... I thought I put it in a place where she couldn't get it, and then I heard trinkling. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Okay, there we go. So, dude, there's so many, like, games I need to play. I'm sure she does have a little bit of Orange Cat in her, honestly. And she also loves lasagna, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's got, like, Garfield in her family fucking tree. Okay, now we're ready to rock. Yeah, there's so many games I've got to catch up on, man. Games I want to play, games I want to share Sammy. It's just too much time, and I'm still setting up the laptop, still figuring out how to set up the laptop, trying to get it working the way. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm still working out the kinks, getting the laptop running smooth, because I have no prior PC experience. Get fucked!
Forget me not.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
True power in feathering isn't about possessing it. It's about understanding it.
I've gotten pretty decent at this game. Now we rest, and then we proceed. Especially because I found a much better axe. I really like the axes in this game. Normally I don't go for heavy weapons like this. I prefer agile, but I actually really like the axes in this game a lot. And I was using the starter axe, and there's a much better axe that I could have gotten and I missed. I'm like, well, shit. So I was like not doing enough damage because I was basically using the fucking starter axe. And that's what I do in these games. It can be a little bit annoying, but like I will restart the game several times, working on my build until I get it just right, and then I will fucking blitz the game. But I understand sometimes it can be frustrating watching me retry it. I must have restarted this like 4 times.
Oh, judging by I'm Jensai, I grew up here. Inside that, a few days
I really like the game though.
It wasn't for the if you headed,
I like it a lot.
Not that he was bitten, but who knew that? Matt, with your skill, excellent. Oh, if you ever find yourself.
Yeah. And now I'm just counting down the days till Metal Gear Solid Delta! Woo-hoo! 10 days, baby! Well, 10 days you're getting the deluxe edition as 2-day early access. And I'm getting the deluxe edition. If I'm in for a penny, I'm in for a pound. And with Metal Gear, it's the one game that one of the few games I would splurge for the extra version. Plus, I actually think like it gives you a pack full of weapons and gear from Peace Walker that wasn't even in Snake Eater, and I think that's fucking amazing. So that and the 2 days early access is worth an extra 10 shillings for me. And Delta looks really good. And I'm gonna probably do at least 2 run-throughs of Delta. I'm gonna do one on normal and do 100%, get all the frogs, get all the wildlife hunted, and then do the new collectible. There's like this new collectible you can shoot, and they said if you get all of them, it's a secret. You get a new secret. Who knows what that'll be? And then I'll probably try to beat it on European Extreme again, because I have beaten Metal Gear Solid 3 on European Extreme, and that was fucking brutal, but I did it. And, you know, it's going to be very different going into it with this, with Delta, with all the stuff they've added, and, you know, they've given you much better gameplay. You know, you can do all kinds of things, but to accommodate for that, they've also bettered the AI. So you're much more capable, but so are the enemies. And a lot of the strategies that you could probably use for 3, probably can't use for Delta. So I'm interested to kind of, you know, go through it normal first, kind of relearn it, and then
Unbroken. Seeking knowledge, pursuing ascension. Life is but a fleeting dream.
Don't tease me.
Hey kid, just to talk now that if you want to know, don't be fooled. Enough prattle.
Anthropomorphic panda, and it's the cutest fucking thing ever. Like, it just stands out like so much compared to the rest of the game. The first time I saw that, I'm like, what is that? What is this fucking Kung Fu Panda?
Life's cycle moves on. I pleaded for guidance, only to be met. Silence. Fate unyielding. Destiny unchangeable. Is the end of my journey but a fleeting dream?
And I really want Metal Gear Solid Delta to do well, so that we can get remakes of other games in the series. Like I said, I'm glad they're doing 3, and I get why they started with 3, because it's the earliest in the chronology, and it's the most popular Metal Gear game overall. Like, we'll debate it endlessly. For me, it'll always be Metal Gear 5. But for the fans, it's Metal Gear Solid 3. It's the fan favorite. But, imagine them doing that kind of remake, of their upgrading the gameplay for fucking Metal Gear Solid 1. That would be so fucking sick. Keep the story the same. Keep the story the same. But upgrade the fucking gameplay model standards, full 3D behind the back camera, full aiming, crouch walk, oh my god, in Metal Gear Solid 1, that would be fucking insane. And yeah, that's coming. Like I told you, it's already been leaked. See, multiple sources that 4 is coming to Volume 2. I really thought they would release the Master Collection Volume 2 before Delta, honestly. They have all the old games playable before the new. But I guess they're now trying to, do it so, oh, you play Metal Gear Solid 3? Here's 4. Because it is worked on. Yes, they do. Well, they've already done a good chunk of them. Like I said, if they stack the Volume 2 full, they should be able to finish it, the main series with Volume 2, and then maybe do, a third one for spin-offs. Like Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Because they already have Metal Gear... and the NES versions, which are, total... Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear 3. So all that's left is Portable Ops, which is really easy to port. It's a PSP game. I mean, obviously they need to make some adjustments, hopefully. Like they did with Peace Walker. Peace Walker, which is easy to port because they already made a port for it. So they could just upscale the port that's already done by Blue Point. And then Metal Gear Solid 4... Sorry. Sorry, I've been mucusy. This time of year was rough on me. It's playable on Series X. It's backwards compatible, but it's not on modern hardware. But anyway, so... the one that would take the most work is Metal Gear Solid 4. That has no re-release, no port, and they need to convert that to modern hardware. Obviously, the PS3 can be a bitch to program for. That one would require the most work, but still not an insane amount, just, more than the other ones. And then Metal Gear Solid 5. Because technically speaking, I know that you can play it on PS5, but it's not a native version, and they could do a lot of stuff. They could basically bring the max PC version to consoles. Because, back in the day, the PC version of MGS5, with maxed out settings, was way above the consoles. Not the consoles were bad. So they could, I would like to see that brought to consoles in a native version. And that would be the easiest to make, because they already have the fucking PC version. Yes. That would be, they already have the PC version of Metal Gear Solid 5 ready to go, and it still runs on modern hardware. So they just gotta basically re-port the PC version of the console, so getting the maxed out Metal Gear Solid 5 would be easy. So, and then I'm hoping, it's not, sorry, it's not confirmed, but I'm hoping it will happen, that they'll bring the Twin Snakes, because it has never been officially re-released. It's a bitch to collect, and it runs on the same engine as Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and it would be cake to fucking bring to modern platforms. So, you know, but even if they just do Portable Ops, Peace Walker, 4 and 5, that will be the whole main series, not counting the remake of 1. And then Volume 3, like I said, could be Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Ghost Babel, the Metal Gear mobile game that I've heard is actually pretty good. It was on Nokia phones, and Rising Revengeance. You know, and then the whole main series will be playable start to finish. That's the goal. And it's already been leaked. People have already data mined the website and found data for Peace Walker, MGS4, and MGS5. So we know at least those 3 will be on there. But considering the first volume had 7 games, I would assume it's going to be more than just those 3. And even when they were asked about it earlier this year, he said, the director of the Volume 2 said, you know, Volume 2 is coming. And he said, the fans have a pretty good idea of what's going to be in it. He's like, if you're a fan of the series, you know what's coming next. So, the director of the fucking collection pretty much said, the games you think are going to be on it, are going to be on it. They're also probably taking a longer time because Volume 1 had some issues at launch, nothing egregious, but people didn't like the issues and they had to fix them, so I think they're taking longer to make sure it's just 100% good at launch. Okay, I get that. I for sure thought that Volume 2 would come before Delta. You know, that was what made the most sense to me. But I can kind of see it where it's like, oh, you finished 3? Here's 4 and 5. And Portable Ops and Peace Walker. But I'm very certain that it probably will come out this year. Metal Gear Solid Volume 1, the Master Collection Volume 1, was announced in, like, August, and then came out in October of 2023. So they didn't, like, tease it a lot. They actually announced it right before it fucking dropped, which was smart. So I think that the Volume 2 is already mostly done. And they're just waiting until a month or 2 before release to announce it. Like, I don't think they've been idling. I think they've been working on it since before they probably finished Volume 1. They just want to make sure to get it right, and it has a lot more work than Volume 1 to be done. Because with Volume 1, they already had the excellent Bluepoint ports of 2, 3, and 2 and 3 to work with. So they just had to refine that.
Hey, we meet again. Hey,
we meet again.
Now that it took sense not to. Most. I mean, hey, if you come across anything good, don't come back soon.
As I beseech you, keep my Jowlin safe. My son, is it really you?
Yeah.
Oh, I beseech you, Joy.
Well, if you're gonna bring Peace Walker back.
I heard they call if only I.
Actually, they made a mod. Actually, just so you know, 83. They actually went viral. They made a co-op mod for MGS5 that works now. People are posting about it. So if you have a PC, check that out. I mean, obviously, it's not the same thing as like an official co-op mode. That would be pretty sick. With all the shit you can get up to in the MGS5. But yeah, it exists, at least in mod form.
Good, curious. However, the feather, you can this.
But yeah, if they're going to bring Peace Walker back, they need to bring it back co-op. It was a big part of Peace Walker, so it wouldn't be a good modern version if they didn't. Oh shit. Woo, hot diggity damn. That was close. And now it's called the Empyrean Great Axe, and it's supposed to be around here somewhere. And I missed it before. Gotta look it up. Okay, yeah. Okay, I have an idea where it is now. And then, of course, I also need to 100% Ghost of Tsushima in the DLC before Ghost of Yotai comes out. I'm, like, really pumped. For Ghost of Yotai. There's a lot of great games that came out this year, including this one. I would definitely put this game on my top 10 2025 list. But, honestly, more than likely, my game of the year for 2025 is either probably going to be Death Stranding 2, because that game fucking rules, or Ghost of Yotai. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I like more, because, like, Ghost of Yotai looks amazing, and I really, really, really love Ghost of Tsushima. But then, you know, Death Stranding 2 is so fucking great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You see, Expedition 33 is also fucking incredible. I agree. I'm currently working my way through 100%ing that. I've done most of it. I need to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Add it to the list. Too many games, not enough money. Yeah, it is. I've seen a lot of good stuff about it. Of course, I also have a month. I also have a month of GTA Plus, which I'm gonna try to use to the fullest. Because I had some extra money left over, and it was like $8. Probably gonna play some GTA San Andreas. Love San Andreas. Now they actually made the definitive version good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's actually, you know, where I think it's in a good state. It only took them like 3 fucking years, but, you know, better late than never. And then Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm probably going to replay. Especially because Sammy really loves Red Dead 1. So it's a game we can play together, and maybe even fucking L.A. Noire. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played, L.A. Noire. A few years. And I never played the remastered version. So, I never did, like, the DLC cases, which seemed pretty cool. And L.A. Noire isn't especially long. That's funny. Oi! I smell shit! Do you smell shit, Steve? I do! Well, it can't be me. I bathed last year. Oh, God. I hate those things so fucking much, man. Oh yeah, they actually made... Did you know they made a demo of Gothic? The new Gothic remake? They released that. It's like a prequel story that's brand new, taking place shortly before the main game.
Up the steps, my parents were part of the...
To give people a taste. I need to play that It's like a couple hours just to show people the remake. Yeah. And then the Gothic Collection is coming later this year. Upgrading, remastering the first 3 original games and bringing them to console, which is cool. So, it's an exciting time to be a Gothic fan. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good to see more people get into it too. Yeah. Shit. Oh, that came down to the wire. Fuck. Yeah, that definitely does sound intense. Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely does sound impressive. Fuck that guy. Oh, I didn't know there was trash talking orcs in Gothic. That's funny. It's always the inner city orcs. Okay, I'm well on the way to get that axe. Ah, shit, that's right. I'm right here. Yeah, I think I'm heading the right way. Alright. I'll see you later, man. You have a great day. Ah, fuck. I almost killed myself. Awesome. Okay. God. Oh, yeah, well, I'm glad I got that shortcut. God, that guy's such a douche. Oh no, he killed himself by hitting the flame barrel. Okay. Well, you know. God, that bugs me out. Okay, this is... Oh, no, that has much better stats. Wow. Oh, shit. Wow, okay, no wonder people like this axe so much. That actually is pretty cool.
Purge the wicked!
The rebel rumor. Now, as for where...
Ah, you bitch. Ah, well, I'm right there. I had that shortcut. See. Oh, it's like it does more damage if you parry. Okay, okay, so that's what I was missing. We'll have to try to do that. Flamethrowing bitch. Yeah, once he got me in that fucking corner, it was over. Oh well, shit happens. What are you gonna do? Oh,